We want to figure out if given these three sides, if it's going to A, form a triangle, and if it does, what kind of triangle. So first thing we're going to check is it a triangle or is it not a triangle? So the question here is, do the two smaller sides add up to something that's bigger than the hypotenuse? So you can go ahead and take out your trusty calculator and multiply 5 times root 13 if you want to, or you can just say root 13 is about 3 point something. Let's call it 3.8-ish, whatever it happens to be. And so if I multiply that number by 5, and let's think about it this way, even if this number is 4, if this number was 4 times 5 is still going to be less than the two smaller sides added together. So we'll form a triangle because 5 root 13 is smaller than 25. All right, so let's go ahead and check out, is it acute, obtuse, or right? So we're going to take our sides here. We're going to do the sum of the squares, or in other words, add up the squared sides. We're going to compare that to the hypotenuse squared. Now you got to be careful here. Anytime you square it, you got to square the whole thing. And what that means here is that I have to square both the 5 and the 13. So the square root of 13. So the square root of 13 squared just becomes a regular 13 here. 25 times 13 is 325. And so now I can compare. Let's go ahead and simplify this left side. The left side is 100 plus 225. So that's 325. So we're going to compare these two. We obviously see that they're equal. So in other words, Pythagorean theorem actually works. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. So this is a right triangle since we found that a squared plus b squared equals c squared.